I miss some of my old friends, like Wes Moody. Guys, please check out whatever cast. He brings some of the most epic news, things you really need to know, and his own take on it. And this is from Wes. If you ever, please stop by whatever cast sometime and drop him a like and ask him for the quarter test. Just trust me. Ask him, could you want to be quarter tested? I appreciate that. Now, hail to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. About to get the show started. I just wanted to say that we're doing some reminiscing because working on the book, Fandom Menace Volume 2, Rise of the Rebellion. I have been around since 2018, since just the late 2017, when I was watching YouTubers for upcoming movies that turned to shit and didn't know why. And then I discovered the people out there who also felt the same way. Whether you agree or disagree with them or whatever road that has been taken since then, since that old Fandom Menace era, since that time, the first people that came together and started supporting these channels, and I'm talking about everybody from the chat, so everybody's invited. Everybody's involved in the chat, supporting these channels, working with these channels, creating your own channel. It created this Hail the Fandom Collective, who brought to us during this time the idea of we rise together, helping each other, supporting one another, looking out for one another, promoting each other's channels, supporting independent creators. Hail Comicsgate, hail all your independent comics creators out there. It has been an explosion from a grassroots movement against politics and our entertainments and people telling us what we can and can't say, the opinions that we have, trying to label us unjustly for things that we are not. It went from that to a network, a huge network of people that became several networks all across YouTube and covering several different platforms, people working together, lunch tables being created, cliques being coming together, friends being made that exist to this day. All kinds of content creators out there. The culture that started back then in 2018 to where we are now, there are content creators that exist that have that are come into our indie sphere that have the same mantra, the same beliefs that we all have, helping each other out, hanging out, supporting, promoting each other, supporting your independent comic creators. But it doesn't matter, your creators, whether they're making books or videos or whatnot. It has been a wonderful experience, and I've enjoyed this entire run. I'm glad to be writing about it. I'm proud of it. I am proud to have seen as many cliques that have thrived and grown. I'm stopping by channels, seeing people's in chats that I've known for years. I'm seeing people that are streaming together that I remember when they first started. I remember the first 100 sub celebration, and now they're in the tens of thousands, the thousands. Congratulations to each and every one of you, no matter where we've ever had the chance to meet, if we've ever had the chance to meet, work together, and whatever has happened. I'm very, very thankful for that. This year, Rogue Entertainment is going to be launching itself back to where it should have been in the first place. We are the crew that does not kneel. We are the crew that will bring you the best. No matter what stream you're watching, whose channel it is, you're going to get the very best content from Rogue Entertainment. We support each other. We support this community. We rise together, and we do not kneel. We do not kneel to the point where some of us have had to part ways because we don't kneel. If it comes against our ethics, how we look at things, how we want to promote, how we want to go, what direction we want to go in. That's how strong of a crew has been created here. That's how strong Rogue Entertainment has been, always will be. And moving on into the future, I look forward to presenting you with content creators who are going to give you the best quality product. They're going to give you the best quality entertainment. You're going to laugh. You're going to have a lot of enjoyment, and we're also going to be there to help promote and stand up with you, because that's what Rogue's always done. I don't give a shit who you are. If you're a good person, you are welcome at this table. Hail to my brothers and sisters out there. Hail to all my old rogues. Let's run the intro and get this started. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah. Don Omar, J. Doe, Rick the Villain, Bust a Bust. Come on. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this. Next. Y'all know what we do. y'all know exactly how we rollin' and we huggin' every block. No matter how police patrolin' and we do it how we do it, whether it's now or it's later, and we always handle business cause we bout getting this paper. What you want? What you need? As we walk through every gutter, every hood, and every street, and every block, we got it covered. Throwing money while we in the club with shorties on the pole. Let's get it poppin' in this bitch. Me and my clique coming through. That's how we roll. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this. That's how we roll. Yeah. We roll like this. With the field, get him.
White shoes. I get up in that bed and start it, all you hear is room. Roaring up the engine till it pop like a balloon. Like my Dutch, hit the clutch, throw it in gear and burning in the fast car, driving like it's NASCAR, tearing up the asphalt when I'm in that Jaguar, dipping away from Nassau, red line in the dashboard, blowing fire like a rocket out the blast off.
You know how we roll, you know how we do it. You know we the realest when it come to doing music. You don't wanna see me prove it, baby. If I gotta lose it, then it's out. Turn your radio on, you gon' hear the newest. They don't spit, hate on this. Why the hell you doing that? How the hell you be a loser? Hating on me, I'm the best. I be pissing on competition. If there's any, give me more. My flows are never getting used up for. Don't need a genie, the Ouija boy to watch out.
We roll like this. That's how we roll. We roll like this. This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. Persians! Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
You see, old friend, I brought more soldiers than you did.
On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we rise towards the fight. When the darkness is falling down, in the times of suffer rise, the sound of evil laughter falls around the world tonight. Fighting hard, fighting on for steel, through the wastelands evermore. The skeleton souls will feel the hell bodies wasted on the shore. On the blackest waves in hell's domain, we watch the lives they go. In fire and rain, now once again we go. So now we fly, yeah, we're free. We're free before the thunderstorm. On towards the wilderness, our quest carries on. Far beyond the sundown, far beyond the moonlight. Deep inside our hearts and all our souls. So far away, we wait for the day, yeah. For the light souls so wasted in blood. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. Now here we stand with that blood on our hands. We fought so hard, now can we understand? Now break the seal of this curse if I possibly can. For freedom of every man.
This is where we hold them.
So far away, we wait for the day, yeah. For the light souls so wasted in blood. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on.
The chat. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for being here. Superfan, why aren't you in here? Get your ass in. You know where the link's at. Come on now. Good to see you, dude. Keely Chow's in the chat. Hail, brother. Thank you very much. I'm going to go through real quick because I got some guests I want to show you guys. I want to entertain you today with some wonderful talent in this community that you may or may not be aware of. And I hope you guys subscribe to these channels. What's up, Keely Chow? Always out there supporting everybody. What's up, Kenzo? Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Tina Bojan, who is not feeling well, will not be on the panel. I hope you feel better, sweetheart. But she is the Clean Your Peen cheerleader. Guys, please remember to clean your peen. Support independent creators. Do not make them kneel for a stinky eel. Thank you so much for being here. CJH is with us. What's up, CJ? Channel member. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. What's up? Lovely Sherry. Everybody stop the chat. Lovely Sherry's in the chat. What's up? How you doing? It's good to see you. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Zombie Box Reviews is here. Hail, brother. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. Another great independent person in the creator in this community. Can even talk. Phil TMNT. What is up, dude? Hail to you, man. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, all your support. Always sharing out links for me, and I greatly appreciate that. Papa Cotton is in the house. Papa, I was talking about you on the member stream. You fucking negative, Nancy, ignorant motherfucker. Why are you bringing this shit into my chat? Love you, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Man, Wookiee Supremacy, I miss you, bro. You were in that video, by the way. There was a little chat with Wookiee Supremacy in there, so you can never escape it. I much appreciate you guys. That's right. That's where it is. That's where it is. And thank you guys. Yes, please support Wes Moody. Please, whatever cast. That is my boy over there, and I appreciate you. Without further ado, I want to introduce my panel because it's been 10 damn minutes. First up is my boy, Mr. Tickle Trunk. What is up, dude?
You can't use that word. That's our word.
I'm sorry. Was it gender specific? Is that the problem?
Yeah. How you doing?
Well, it's good to see you, man. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate that. You know, you bring light, you bring levity and light to my life.
Oh God.
You really do. I feel like you're touching me.
Really?
Through the ether. Yeah, you know, like in an emotional way. Yeah. That's kind of even hotter. I kind of like danger. You know, I like it. You know, it's yeah.
Yeah. All right,
dude, I appreciate you, man.
All right, we're good.
Oh, I gotta look up. Hold on. The Outlaw is in the chat. What's up, dude? Thank you very much. Give me a second. I have to. You know what? I'll get that in a minute. What's up, dude? Guys, please check out Adega Outlaw, wonderful person in this community. Been streaming with him forever. Another writer too, man. With further, I can't even talk. What is wrong with me today?
Just bring the person on.
I had two monsters. That's my problem. And I shouldn't have. I have to pee constantly now. Like, I feel like my prostate's blown up or something.
You could have peed twice by the time that intro was done. It was so long.
Thank you. I like hearing that. I don't hear that.
It was girthy.
Next up is there be Rogues here. Angelus Draven. What's up, my brother?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, not much. Just chilling and looking forward to a good show.
Yeah. All right.
Why the hell are you here then?
Oh yeah, fair point.
Don't dissuade him. We're talented.
It was getting a little fiery in here earlier. You know, was that like
that's
venereal disease or something?
Uh-huh. Behave.
Does it burn when you pee?
Do you use a cream? I mean,
does it burn when you pee? Is that why you're saying you had to pee a lot?
No, it's not burning. But I understand where you're going with that, Dre. I mean, fuck you. No, I'm good. Guys, I have two wonderful guests here today. Both are content creators in this community, which need more sub recognition. Great talent. First up, I would like to introduce you guys to an outspoken motherfucker. Like I was telling my members stream, there are people out here that do not fucking kneel. They do not back down from their beliefs, their standards, their ethics, what they see is right, what they see is wrong. They do not. They are outspoken. And the Taurus in me really enjoys obstinate people. And so I have greatly enjoyed my first guest here with us today. Please, guys, welcome Captain Finity to the chat. What is up, dude?
Does it hurt when you pee? That's a good name for a jazz EP. Hut Wee Wee Jefferson, the stylish kid. I'm fine, thank you. I'm operating within established parameters and very happy to be here on your show in a very non-controversial manner.
Where's beef? No, we need controversy. We need that.
Just as long as no one talks about time travel, because I'm the Pope of time travel. I'm not even kidding. I'm that arrogant. I fix time travel. You're welcome. And by the way,
I'll make you feel at home.
Yes.
I've been waiting to use this forever.
One day I shall come back.
What's going on, Cat? Betty, tell people in the chat about yourself, your channel, and what you do.
No.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. See, I told you.
I'm an annoying limey. I've spent 2 years on YouTube deconstructing time travel, confronting the question, is Deckard a replicant? I'm aware that everyone knows the answer, but they all know different answers. And I can't get Doomcock and Robert Burnett in the same room at the same time. So still unresolved. I can't stand I love the trope of the unreliable narrator, but I can't stand the filming of a narration of something that never happened. Looking at you, the usual suspects. Anyway, after 2 years of complaining about other shows and TV and whatever, people have gone, Captain, why don't you make your own comic book? Usually in that tone of voice. Thanks, Mum. So I have. It's called Captain Finity, so that's original. And that's going to be out later this year. Why should we buy your comic, Captain? Because the art is by Dillard and it's got French maids in it. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me.
All right. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, and you know what? People were saying that for the longest time. If you got a problem with something, why don't you create your own content? There you go. Now you're making your own comic. Yeah,
I mean, it sucks, but at least I'm doing it.
Well, you know, you've accomplished something. That's an accomplishment. Exactly. And with us also is someone who's been coming through my chat. Very well thought of, well spoke of, good person, great entertainer in this community. Guys, please welcome Mega Reacts. What is up, brother?
Nothing much. Hello. Thanks for having me on. Ready to stir some shit.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. That's what we do around here.
Also, Captain Finity. Have you ever thought that Robert Meyer Burnett and Doomcock are the same person? Which is why you cannot get them in the same room. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Oh wow, they're making fake oppositional arguments.
Fake opposition.
But that means that Doomcock called himself a hipster.
Think about it. Think.
That's great. Real quick, I just want to say hi to my boy Prince Lethal Lightning. What's up, man? He sent a $3 super sticker with a pair. Thank you, dude. It's good to see you, man. Congratulations on all the wonderful success y'all and the full Aussie over there are having. Your whole lunch table is great, funny ass people. You know, I have to say, I get more entertainment off the wall from you guys than I do anywhere else, and I really appreciate that, man. It's good to see you, Lethal, brother. Hail trans fat. Love you, brother. All right, anybody else stop? Let me just check through real quick. Soul Assassin is in the chat. What is up, dude? Good to see you. Don't change that intro. It weeds out the weak watchers from the real ones. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, this month I'm playing not only the regular intro for Rogue, but I'm also playing the old stuff before I put it onto an external drive and throw it in the closet. I'm going through some of the old videos from Rogue and just playing those old intros one more time because there's a lot of cool people that I've met as I have come through. And some of them aren't here anymore. Some of them we don't ever have a chance to talk to, and some of them just, you know, we hate each other. So I love them, but I love them. So, you know, I just wanted to say hi. Emotionally unstable amphibian. What is up, dude? Hail, brother. Thank you for being here. Hail to a horny Alf. Hail the Legion of Memers. Had a great stream earlier, dude. Hail the entire Legion, man. Appreciate you guys. Gonna have Spirit Soldier on again next week with Lady Bellfire. Looking forward to those two stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Brightest Day is in the chat. Dude, one of my oldest friends. What's up, Zach? Good to see you.
Yay.
Zach.
Hail.
Zach. Okay. Now I just want to ask our panelists, all right, because I had a chance to meet Zach at the meetup, and I hugged him, and he smelled really good, and it was like a very long embrace. Now, is that a brotherly thing? We've known each other for a long time. Is that a brotherly thing, or is that like over the line? Like, what do you think? Like, how touching should that be? You know,
I think talking about it is over the line.
Yeah. Now, did you grab his butt when you did it? Because then, if that's the case, then it's a little over the line.
Like one, like a pinchy squeeze.
Yeah.
No straight.
And maybe a lift or no lift.
No.
Okay, then you're good.
No, you lift loved ones. You don't.
Well, I felt love with Zach. That's
okay,
the thing.
Did you lift?
No, there was no lift. Yeah, but I don't know. Captain Finity, is that gay or is that okay? What is that?
Did you? I don't know. Did you ring a bell? Did you get a tingly feeling in your trousers? Did you ejaculate? These are all key questions.
No. But I think maybe without realizing
the expert. Captain Finity is that. Not there's anything wrong with that.
I think we did like. We were a hug embrace. It was
I'll go with the Empire Strikes Back rule. If you're tonguing someone and they're your sibling, then you better be Jedi's. Otherwise,
Yo, Zach, it's good to see you, bro. Oh man, love
Captain,
you,
that's
brother.
called a hug with release.
Oh, yeah, emotionally insipid amphibian for $2. What are you doing for in bulk, Lodonis? Well, my godson was born on in bulk, so it's usually a cross between celebrating his birthday and celebrating the solstice, or not solstice, celebrating the wheel. So I don't know. Stop over my other channel, and that's where I do talk about the spiritual side. But thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hail to you and blessed be. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah. So. All right, let's start this mess.
Wait 1 second, Mega. Let's talk a little bit about your channel.
Oh, you want to talk about my channel?
Yeah.
I watch movies and TV shows, and I talk, and that's about it. It is not overly exciting, but
that's what we do. You've got to make it sound exciting, Mega.
All right. So I venture into these worlds that do not exist.
There you go.
And I become engorged, one could say, if you want to get kind of freaky.
You insert them. You insert yourself in them.
And then I comment, and people seem to like what I do enough to watch my videos and sometimes give me money on Patreon. So maybe you should do that as well.
I do that.
Mega Reacts.
Yes, I do that. In fact, I am a patron of Mega.
Would you
and
put
it is quality?
In the chat? Oh,
it is quality entertainment.
Yes, he inserts himself into places no one else should.
Mm-hmm. I am also currently working on my own tabletop RPG. But
that's awesome, dude. Really?
We are in the early steps right now. I have someone working on the cover art that used to do art for White Wolf back before they became woke. And I'm kind of excited.
Dude,
Vampire Masquerade, does it involve vampires?
There will be vampires in my game, but there will be far more than just that.
You just give Draven an erection.
Yep, I did. I got a
vampire
steak going here.
He's got a throbbing vein right now.
Krakens.
And I want to say one thing. Most of the time I find reaction channels cringe, but I like Mega's because if something is bad, he doesn't pretend to like it. He will tell you exactly how he feels.
Just check out my one reaction to Ring of Power and you can see
that.
Yeah.
I made it. I made it one episode. I was done.
You're a braver man than I. I can't even touch it.
I went 6. That's as far as I can
go. Whoa.
That is impressive.
Yeah. Did you watch any of that, Captain?
No, Lord of the Onion Rings, that's enough. I couldn't even. No, I just like watching the YouTube videos pointing out how bad it is.
It's pretty bad.
No.
Yeah, there was only so far I could go down that hole. That was a hole I couldn't finish. I guess.
There is a tempest in me that is blah, 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 blah.
It's just I wanted to ask just everyone's opinion. What did you think of the new statue?
Oh, the thing that looks like two turds hugging.
The
2 turds hugging one.
Does it?
Is it even finished?
That's always what you want to hear about a piece of
that's
art. It'll be good
what I'm wondering.
Because wasn't the original
I don't think it's
headline in
yet.
construction?
No, I don't know what the original headline was.
All right, everyone be quiet at once, and then everyone talk at once. Go. Draven, you go first.
I don't think it's circumcised yet. If it's not finished. Go ahead, Draven. What do you think?
I wasn't sure if the thing was finished or whatnot. I thought the original headline was something about it under construction or something.
No, they revealed this, John. It was a big old event, and they had a big old carpet.
Then I have no words.
They're like, look at that. Captain Finity, is the art better in your country?
Which one's my country? Don't forget, I'm an immigrant expat. I'm from Poland. I'm in New Zealand, but I'm a Limey. It's very confusing. So, which country? All the countries.
Does anyone of those have better art?
Supposed to be? Is it? Because it's like I like abstract impressionism as much as the next guy, and I like realistic art. You got realistic hands, but is it? What are the hands molding? A concept? A pineapple pizza? What's it meant to be?
I think it's an arm for a hug. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I don't know, Mega. What do you think?
I think it is a brave interpretation of neoclassical modern art, and I'm just making that up. I don't know what that means.
For a second.
It is symbolism of hands holding up each other and embracing in a hug. I guess that's what it's supposed to mean.
You're all being real nice.
Realistically, no one knows what the hell we are actually looking at, and it probably cost the taxpayers $1 million.
Yes. Tina says, finally, the uncircumcised penis picture I've been looking for. Good for you, Tina. Guys, please do not send pictures of uncircumcised dicks to Tina's chat, to Tina's DMs. All right, guys, that's just a joke. She doesn't really want to see them. All right, thank you.
But she does want circumcised, so
she's interested in the worm. I don't know. I don't just.
The worm in a turtleneck.
I don't hate anybody for their fetishes. If that's what you want to do,
like a spice
pepper. That's what you like. I'm not looking for dicks, so
Well, the only thing that he likes that's hard is trees.
Spice pepper.
Jeez.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every person in this chat. Thank you for supporting this channel, sharing out the link, smashing the like, and make sure to look in the description below. There are links to Mega Reacts and Captain Finity. Please stop by their channel, check them out, give them a sub.
Do it now.
Yes. Let's see. What's up, Tony? Why don't you open the chat? I mean, why in the chat? Come on. If you might be at work. If you got time, dude, when you get home, jump on the stream, guys. Please support my brother out there, Tony. There be Rogues here. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for stopping through. Steven Saucedo's in the chat. What's up, man? That great independent creator. What's up, Walton panel and chat? We appreciate you. Thank you, man. And I saw somebody else. I think Unstable was asking me. Oh, okay, yeah. You found my channel. It's in the description of my other channel. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you. Let's talk in private chat. Y'all are talking about. Oh, what's this? What did you put in here, Stickle?
Oh, it's just another shot of the same sculpture.
I guess
it looks a little better like this, but this is apparently its best side, and it still looks terrible.
Okay. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm sharing this.
This is the front.
It's all about the back, baby.
Yeah, it still looks like two turds hugging
like
each other.
Holding each other.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be two hands over the shoulder.
So I do believe this is based off of a picture of Martin Luther King hugging his wife.
Yes, and it's just their arms.
Down further, yeah.
But this is just abstract, modernist shit art.
That is.
Well, you can tell their hands.
Yeah, but it looks like a monster that'll come at you in a video game. Like, you know, I'm expecting it to start crawling at me.
Elden Ring has the hand monster things that are spiders, so something like that.
Maybe I don't know. It's I like Martin Luther King and all. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect him or his memory.
You better have a bust of him, honestly.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's weird.
I'm talking about art, not the man.
Yes,
that's some kind of weird art Zax would have. You know, his metrosexual living room, like that. That's what he would have. All right, let's go to our first topic. This was shared up by Memology. I'm not going to the article. I'm just going to check this out, guys. Please check out Memology 101 on Twitter if you have a Twitter account. Last of Us and Game of Thrones star Bella Ramsey comes out as gender fluid.
Does she even know what that is?
Is that some kind of correcting tape or something? Oh, I've made a mistake. Get me the gender fluid.
I thought gender fluid was something you see under a black light.
Add in the last track.
Yeah. I thought gender fluid was something you'd find under a black light, Captain.
Yeah, there you go. Spot. Exactly. Oh, it's like Jackson Pollock in here.
She says, I guess my gender has always been very fluid. Someone would call me she or her, and I wouldn't think about it. But I knew that if someone called me he, it was a bit exciting. Yeah, that's how I felt. Yeah.
Once again, we don't judge people's kinks, right?
Nah, I ain't judging.
I ain't judging. If that's what gets your nips hard, more power to you.
Yeah, as for pronouns, Remy said that she would check non-binary if it was an option on a form. I'm very much as a person, she added, being gendered isn't something I particularly like. But in terms of pronouns, I really couldn't care less. When the fuck did pronouns matter so much, guys? I don't remember this. Am I too much of an 80s kid? Like, would you not get your ass kicked if you said anything like this in a schoolyard? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Like, like
I was mistaken for a ma'am a couple times. I had really long hair, but
I didn't
feel excited.
Yeah.
Right. If anything, when it happened to me, I said, "Oh, the gay guys are right. I do have a nice ass." Like I thought.
Jeez.
No, I was like, I don't have nothing against Bella or nothing. Like, you believe what you want to believe, right?
Yeah.
And gender fluid is a term that I understand. Like, I do kind of understand that because I have a lot of gays in my family, so I've seen a lot of different types. But I just think this. What is the fascination with the pronouns? And why is it taken this far? And is this a product of our public schools and our education and the way that they are teaching these things?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Mr. Tickle Trump?
Okay.
Come on, you can do it.
I have a feeling
that
she never thought about this for 1 second until her agent told her that if you were gender fluid, you would get more roles in Hollywood.
Yeah,
because I think everyone's starting to go like, non-binary, whatever. I'm bi, but I've been married to someone from the opposite sex for 20 years.
Right.
But I'm bi, right? So I can put that on the sheet of paper and give me all those roles.
Is bi even on there? I don't think bi's on there.
At first it was.
Oh.
They gotta tick boxes.
Isn't it poly whatever now or something? I don't know.
Polyamorous?
That's when you got more than one.
Yeah,
partner.
isn't it?
That's when you love parrots.
Nope, wrong one.
Oh, okay. I don't know. There's so much stuff like being made up as the day goes on that it's hard to even keep up. So, yeah. But I agree with Mr. Tickle Trunks as far as like, I don't think she even thought about any of this until somebody put it in her head.
She looks happy about it though. She looks really happy about it, Draven.
That's just some stock photo of her, probably. Jeez.
I'm sorry. I was being hateful. I'm sorry. Captain, do you have any opinion on this topic?
Nothing worth repeating. There is starting to be a kind of crossing over from sexual orientation to sexual identity. So there are starting to become issues where basically when I tell people that I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body, that used to be a bad joke, but apparently that's a legit point of view now. I am a lesbian. So, okay.
And I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really?
So so sexual. So it's very complicated. I'll just say the most controversial thing. No, so sexual orientation isn't the same as sexual identity. So if you're a man that wants to be a woman, that wants to be with women that look like men, that have a beard, I don't know. I'm just going to stay home. I can't go clubbing anymore. It's very confusing. Help. Which bathroom? Am I going home with someone? I don't even know. Just give me a tequila. Just leave the bottle.
Did you just assume that they were a someone?
I'm not even assuming my own gender anymore. And I do that when I seriously, that's what it is. It's just more ammunition for cheeky teenagers. Whenever I'm telling off my son, like, son, don't do that. It's like, did you just assume my gender, Dad?
Wow.
I think he's taking the piss. I'm Dave.
Mega Reacts, any thoughts on this at all?
Wow. One, I'm glad I'm married because it's confusing out there after listening to Captain talk. I think she's just like most kids her age, probably 18, 19. She wants to be different. She wants to be something other than just a boring 19-year-old rich white girl. So this is probably the easiest route, is just to say, I'm gender fluid, and put it on her resume, get some acting roles, call it a day.
Yeah, I hear you. Because Elliot Page needs more work.
She's going to be the next Superman. Watch out.
Oh my God. I almost covered that James Gunn article. I didn't want to, though.
No, don't cover any James Gunn stuff for DC. They don't know what's going on for like another year. I'd say 6 months at least before we get reliable anything.
I haven't. Yeah, you're right, because everything's falling apart over there. Who was going
to be rebooting it, and they're trying to figure stuff out.
Do they have anyone that's
don't
going
want to announce
be...
anything because they have movies in the wings they need to release. that we have to pretend to care about, knowing that the whole thing's getting rebooted.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, like what Shazam 2. Like, what does that mean? What does it even matter?
Well, if they don't have current characters in it from like the Zack Snyder days, they can actually fold it into the new universe.
Yeah.
Because we haven't seen, like, in the first one, Superman was there, but we didn't see his face.
All right. You know what? That's probably more of a better topic.
Are they still doing Blue Beetle?
Yes.
Okay. I'm looking forward to Blue Beetle.
I am too.
like Zolo. I like him as an actor.
And again, if they do reshoots to pull people out of the movie, they can fold it into the reboot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. All right, opinions on the Snyderverse, guys. Does anybody care that it's gone?
I like that it's gone.
I enjoyed it, but I see the criticism. Like, I'm not like one of those. Like, I could take it or leave it. I'm not one of those guys that's like, oh, I gotta have the Snyderverse. Like, the original movie was crap. The second one was a little bit more fleshed out, but it was still not great.
Maybe I'm focusing on the wrong detail, but basically, I couldn't get into. I couldn't watch Zack Snyder's Injustice League because of the fucking aspect ratio. It's a square. And then I saw the interview with him where he's doubling down and trying to justify it with magic bullshit. Well, we did it for the IMAX. I'm not watching on a freaking IMAX, am I? I'm not watching it anywhere. And he's like, well, we used to have square TVs with the rectangular movies. That's why we went out and got rectangular TVs, Zack Snyder, so we could watch rectangular movies, not your square slow motion shit. So that check, please. I'm out. I never saw Injustice League, so there you go.
That's you, Mega.
And also, I need to point out, I'm no way associated with Zack Snyder or Al Qaeda.
Oh, that was a Vinny insert. Where's Vinny at?
Yeah.
Mega, what do you think, man? Any interest in, do you care?
I could care less. I haven't watched a full DC movie since Man of Steel completely ruined Superman for me. So I could care less. If they reboot it, honestly, I'm done with superhero movies completely as of right now. I don't care. DC, Marvel, they can all just go away.
Go the way of the Western.
Go the way of the Western. Let something new rise up in their ashes.
Sword and Sandals is next. Mark my words.
I hope so.
Oh, I'll be down
I love
for
some
that.
Conan.
Like Conan-ish and, like Wizards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be next.
Yeah. But nice distinction, Swords and Sandals, that's like more Bronze Age. So like for tabletop role-playing, more RuneQuest.
Yeah, less magic, more swords.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one thing was a problem with the Game of Thrones is that series went completely out of the fantastical element of it. You know? Like all the magic.
And the other part of it too, it's cheap to film. All you need is costumes and a set. Yeah. You don't need a bunch of special effects, that kind of thing. And that's what they're going to need to save money. So
right.
It's an easy thing to shoot.
But I was hearing, what Mega said is something I've heard a lot of people say right now. They're just so sick of superhero films at this point.
I think everyone's sick of bad superhero films.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wouldn't it be cool if they did like a reboot of The Shadow, or the Phantom, the really really old like 40s 50s kind of thing, where it's
don't cast Alec Baldwin in it because we don't want people getting shot again.
Oh no, yeah, Alec Duck, he's on set. What?
You know what?
That's why
that
they can't
movie
do a
is
remake of Hunt for Red
mine.
October.
It is a
Be
good
careful,
movie.
Alec Baldwin. Submarines don't like bullets, nor do assistant directors. Is someone going to arrest this guy? I mean, seriously, I got one in the hospital. I got one in the morgue. I got his prints all over the fucking gun. I got evidence he squeezed the trigger. I got evidence he lied about squeezing the trigger. This man's still walking free. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
He has money.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know if he's. Do you think he's going to find justice? Anybody?
Got it.
There is
Superman shows up.
They already settled with the family, didn't they?
I don't know. I hadn't heard.
I thought they settled with the husband or whatever. And now he's like got a credit or something on the movie or something now. Last I heard, basically kind of a payoff, like basically to let it go.
There is a great line in Babylon 5. Londo says, "How much justice can you afford?" And that basically sums up the whole thing.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking of justice, Tony has an uncircumcised penis. Thank you for letting us know. We appreciate that, Tony.
It says Prius. See what's on your mind.
Penis on the brain, Stephen Walton.
Runs on batteries.
Yeah, an uncircumcised Prius. Okay, yeah, all right.
On that topic, Mega, is it appropriate to tell you that I have a rager because you quoted Babylon 5?
I have a rager when I'm watching it, so it's fine.
Rager buddies.
We accept nerd-ons here.
Are you guys gonna have a sword fight?
No.
I'm a little frightened.
Maybe.
What's up, One Man Show? Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Becky Brown, hail, sister. Thank you so much for being here. Captain Fandom Nerd, another great content creator in our community.
Fandom Nerd.
Out. Yeah. Yeah, Captain, please, support Captain Fandom Nerd. Another great person in this community, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Let's see. Embrace what? Embrace the destruction. Papa, no, don't do that. What are you doing? Don't start trouble, Papa. That's not how we
Papa
roll.
don't preach. I'm in trouble. Sorry, wrong show.
Oh, good.
Actually, that's going to be a nice segue to Sean Penn later. So just dropping segue.
Do you want to do Sean Penn now, or do you want to do it later?
Yeah, it's a segue. Take the segue.
Yeah.
Take
All
the
right,
segue.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Please, guys, if you don't know Captain Finity or Mega Reacts, check out their channels. Links are in the description below. Support them. Both content creators. It's pretty cool. Captain's going to be coming out with a comic book, and Mega Reacts is making a game, which is freaking awesome. So, I mean, this is great projects. Like I said, we don't have industry to support each other, yo. We only have each other. We rise together. So supporting out content, whether it's a channel or the project, really means a lot to all of us in the indie sphere, and we greatly appreciate all the support. We really, really appreciate it. We all came out of the Last Jedi, out of the last how many years of terrible entertainments, creating our own, and that's what creators like these men right here are doing. So please support that, and thank you for listening to me as I go to Sean Penn. He looks a little rough. You think? Dang. Think he's on something? You think?
Probably.
His own farts.
Yeah, he's definitely smelling them. Absolutely. He's caught in a chamber that. He just huffed. When they put. You mean like huffing, like when they put Dookie inside of a jar and then like ferment it or something?
What's going through his mind right now is, what did I eat?
Video of Sean Penn calling for unvaccinated to be imprisoned, and Jobless resurfaces. We've heard this guy make a lot of statements. Not only him, but many people across our country, across the world, talking about how
maybe they're jealous because we're not dying of heart attacks.
A possibility. I don't.
Just a hypothesis at this point, folks. I have no.
We're not doctors.
I'm a love doctor, but that's different. That's at weekends.
Yes, he is. You hear that?
It's awfully coincidental that the people are calling for this are just kind of, going poof.
Hey, Sean Penn, Captain Finity calls for people that kidnapped Madonna and tied her up for a few hours to also be in prison. So that's an arrest warrant for you, Penn. All right.
Did he do that?
Allegedly, but I've on good authority that
good for him. Go get him. Look, I wouldn't be able to wrestle her and tie her up and hold her for a couple hours.
No,
what did he sit on her? I don't understand. No. I don't know the logistics of this. That's Madonna.
She looks a little fragile now, though. Have you seen her? Have you seen like her face?
Yeah, she looks like a gray alien. That's why she looks fragile with her skinny little arms.
She looks fake.
Yes. She's like wax.
Not bangable. I don't know. On the 1 to 10 scale, what are we looking at? What do you
she
think?
looks like a blow-up doll of herself.
I don't know. Paper bag might remedy the trick.
It's a pretty good description.
I mean, yeah, she's toned. Oh, Angela, if she's toned, maybe a bag would do the trick.
Yeah.
A really dark room. And a nose plug.
And just don't speak.
She looks like she smells. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nose plug.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't.
She's like a 70s, 80s girl, so it might be Bush, and that keeps a lot of the scent in.
Probably like a bag of holding down there.
If she's keeping up with the times, it's probably straight shaved.
Oh my God.
Okay.
From American Gods, where you get sucked in. She's got tribes in there. Cars, maybe a house.
That's messed up. Some egos. There's some egos trapped out there.
And the real Madonna.
Inside the doll?
Yes.
Sean Penn has managed to utter some of the most stupid, nonsensical statements that is in his insufferable woke and preachy trajectory as an activist. And a video that recently resurfaced showed the Hollywood actor proposing to imprison all individuals who have chosen not to get vaccinated against the COVID-19 might just take the cake. I'm just saying it. Fuck you, dude. In an interview with Extra from August 2021, whilst promoting his film Flag Day, host Chelsea Christ asked Penn about his thoughts on anti-vaccine rhetoric. The actor then declared, "It's a cowardice of conviction." A cowardice? Hold on. Is that?
I don't understand.
I don't. What don't I understand? What don't I understand?
I don't understand.
I thought my body, my choice.
Only when it's convenient for them.
Yes, it's exactly. It depends on which argument we're having.
Gotcha. Okay. It vacillates.
Yeah, exactly. For vaccine, yes. For abortions, no. Coffee, yes. Marijuana, no. If you want to have a beer and a cigarette, menthol cigarettes, California, fucking forget it. So, yeah, body autonomy only when it suits them.
And don't vacillate in public.
Don't vacillate or vaccinate. Don't vacillate about vaccine.
No, vacillate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't put vaccine in your Vaseline.
Nancy, a cowardice of conviction. That's shaming somebody. That's shaming someone for their choices. He elaborated, I think, an unwillingness to engage in a cultural common sense. Common sense? Does he know the definition of common sense? That is
no. If this quote was when the stuff first began, I would agree a little bit, but not by the end. Not by booster 20. Etc.
How old is this article?
Right.
Well, I mean, this statement comes from about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that it makes a little bit more sense, but I still don't understand the cowardice of conviction. That doesn't make any sense. Like going along to get along is what people would do, and that's when everyone had the damn thing. Like, I don't. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of an actor and what they said.
Big word to be smart. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It sounded good. A cowardice of conviction, sir.
I guess he was trying to be clever, reversing courage of convictions. But
yes, that's probably it.
Yeah. He's just saying words, folks. It's just Sean Penn mouthing off. Don't worry about it. He'll go away.
Man, nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah.
Man, there was a whole... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, when I read this article, I just thought of one thing. Sean Penn did not learn from I Am Sam. You never go full retard. And he went for it.
It's just you look at the attitude. There was a whole bunch of there was a bunch of topics I wanted to cover, but I decided not to. They would have went a little too heavy. I think I'll do that on another stream. But it went really heavy into the COVID, what's been happening in sports and around the world, and people's views on the increase in
and be
heart
fair,
attacks.
we don't know why. There are other reasons, like legitimate reasons as well.
Right,
for
absolutely.
This stuff, like people not doing anything for 2 years.
I think
bad health.
That had something to do with it. That had something to do with the depression that was going on around people, being trapped indoors, not being able to make money. When you're depressed, you get sick. That suppresses your immune system.
Yeah. And it could be a combination of factors. It could be 100 things.
I don't know. Damn it! I gotta do this again. It could be.
To be fair, I want to be fair. I always want to be fair. It could be 100 things. You're
true. But as much talk as we heard back then from these actors about how you were an awful person and you should be kicked out of the country and you're killing other people and all the rhetoric that came out of those people, those pro-vaxxers, far left. It wasn't just far left; it was anybody who was scared, and at the time, rightfully so, because we were all getting the shit scared out of us. But now, just today, this took place. Well, this was reported on the news.
And we are just getting word of this now. Regarding the COVID vaccine, the CDC is now saying that there has been enough cases of people who have had the vaccine, received the vaccine, and then suffered a stroke. The agency will now be investigating any potential links between the shots and the strokes in some of those patients. And we are just
CDC, one of the institutions that were telling us that we had to get this, among many worldwide. Now they're beginning to investigate some of these issues. And how do we approach this as people?
As I do air quotes.
Well, yeah, I understand. Right, I get what you're saying, but when enough noise has been made, there's been enough things happening, coincidences happening, that there are investigations taking place. Where do we move forward as a society? I look at it from here, right? Because if we discovered that we were used by certain groups trying to make money.
Oh, come on, that's never happened.
I mean, but something like this, which is actually causing a major health problems, and they can't be sued for it, right? Pfizer can't be sued because it's experimental.
No, and I remember everyone signing something before taking it. That you were knowingly blah 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 blah.
Well, you took it.
I'm
not judging if anybody does.
No,
yeah,
I was actually
knowingly blah 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 clause, because they got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I didn't take it because I didn't need to. I thought it was for people who were in danger, like pre-existing conditions, people over the age of 75, that sort of thing. Like my mother, I'm glad she took it at the time. Now I'm sort of like I'm having second guesses, and I didn't need to take it because I'm just like I work from home, so. And if I got sick, I'm still I'm early 40s. I'm healthy. I'm good.
I didn't take it myself, and that's because of all the pressure that we were under. I didn't trust it, myself. And luckily, I'm an independent contractor, so there was no boss telling me I had to take it. So I kind of lucked out. But there are people in the community that didn't want to take it that had to, like Zach and Sporking. It's what happens to them. Like if anything, God forbid, there's a concrete link that is found between that vaccine and people having medical conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go from there? And how are we ever going to trust the government again?
Well, I was mistaken.
Hang on, you were still trusting the government?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Read my mind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm a liberal, and I'm saying that. I'm a 90s liberal. So capitalism,
trust all the government. Well, this is I've got a contrived take on it, but for me, it's all body autonomy. In New Zealand, we've got a prime minister who smoked dope illegally. All right, no big deal on its own. But this whole point, she smoked dope illegally. She's above the law at uni. She then boasted or confessed, like Kamala Harris, that she smoked dope illegally, whilst refusing to decriminalize it for everyone else. So that's the context for then having a semi-compulsory vaccine, which she probably didn't say. It's a quadruple hypocrite. So just to recap, Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, smoked dope illegally, refused to decriminalize dope, then made an experimental drug virtually compulsory via basically apartheid, basically paperwork. But if you know the paperwork, you can get a sandwich. So and then I've yet to see evidence she's taken it. So yep, they do the opposite of the prime minister, basically. So until they decriminalize marijuana, I ain't taking shit.
Don't you guys tar and feather down there?
Well, I'm going to start that again. Yeah, or just ignore them. Politicians, ignore them; they'll go away. Luckily, I'm good at running businesses into the ground, so I don't have to pay taxes on principle. No income tax if I ain't making an income, suckers.
You got them.
Driving for greatness.
Glass half full.
Mega, what are your thoughts on it?
I think it's above my pay grade one, but I don't trust the government. I never have. I never will. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and there was just a distrust ingrained in us back then, I think.
Yeah.
So I think
regardless of what you are politically.
Yes, it doesn't matter. I have been across the spectrum of political parties in the U.S., and I never once trust the government, no matter what party I was in. But I think nothing's going to happen. They can prove for a fact that the vaccine is killing people, and they'll do some little show trials and some Capitol Hill talks, and they'll wait for the next disaster to come along and just move on. Maybe I'm just a cynic.
Yeah, brush everything under the rug.
Yeah, and go on to the next day and let the dead lie and not worry about it. Kind of gloomy.
Yeah, it is. It's a shame. We're gonna go to funny in a minute. What do you think, Draven? What do you think, brother?
I'm in the same boat. I wouldn't trust them. I didn't get it. My parents didn't get it, and they're like in the demographic that it was like labeled that is like an execution basically if they didn't. So, and my mom had it 3 times, my dad had it twice, and I had it twice. So it's like I feel like it's just a stronger flu than your normal flu, and you know, you can, as long as you do the right steps, you can get through it.
It is more dangerous, but not anywhere.
Yeah, not
what we were told at first.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just awful coincidental with like all the people that did get it, and they were shooting their mouths off and stuff, saying that the people that didn't get it needed to, and now karma's kind of like, you know, and I hate to, you know, wish ill on anybody, but it seems like karma is coming to bite those people in the ass right now.
No, man, your opinion is valid.
Angela,
express your fifis.
No, I'm just saying, like, that all these people are like, you know, running their mouth saying, "Oh, you need to get this, and if you don't, then I hope you die," and like stuff like that. It's like, well, now like you kind of put that, like, you know, you talk about positive energy and all that stuff all the time. You put out what you get what you put out. Like, so you know.
I feel the same way, like with my parents. They both were, you know, we're all Northeast liberals, and they got the vax, and they wouldn't let us come around. I wouldn't allow.
I have friends that were like
because of my stance. I couldn't go visit my parents, or there was always kind of like, oh, don't come near me, kind of, you know. That eventually subsided, thank the gods. But I'm just hoping. You know, like I am really hoping that there is no correlation, because I don't want to see anything happen to them.
Yeah,
they're at that age range.
Like, you know.
Well, there is always a tiny, like, minuscule amount of danger with every single one, because our bodies are so different. But you know, the number is usually so minuscule, it'd be stupid not to. Like, you know, polio for one. That wasn't 100,000% perfect, but fuck polio, right?
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
You know what I mean?
Tina Bojan, there be rogues here. What's up, sister? She says, my son was permanently injured by a different vaccine when he was 5. Tina was going to come on if we were going heavy in this topic, but she's feeling ill today. Tina, hope you feel better, sweetheart. A small percentage of adverse reactions may not mean much to many people. Just wait until your kid is the 1 in 100,000.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You know, like that's the chance that we take. And you're right, because we're all built different. It's the chances that we take when we take anything. It's just the way it was rushed out, and the way that it was people were vilified for not having it and not taking it, or you know, because
the speed the pitchfork came out.
Yeah, that was just too much. That was way too much.
I also feel that people don't want to speak out too about it, because they don't want to, like, if the correlation with people falling, like, you know, and the vaccine are legit, they don't want to believe any of that or even question any of that, because they have people that are like, they have loved ones that they care about, and they don't want to believe that something bad could happen to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like they won't speak out because they don't want to believe it. So,
Papa, don't be quiet. Just because I don't highlight you all the time does not mean I ain't reading. You are a
Papa
fucking
don't preach.
No, that's not why you're here, Papa. Damn it, we do not kneel, bro. Yeah. Anybody want to anything else on that before we move on to something a little lighter?
I think it's a clusterfuck, and I think it's really bad that we don't have reliable news currently to help us work through this.
Ain't that the truth? So
the whole reason this was all blown up is because the news needs money.
Yeah, it's sensationalism.
They do it to everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, you know what? Talking about sensational things, we have happening right this backstage, and Mega said that he actually saw a different version. Oh, we were talking about this backstage, and Mega said he saw a different version.
We're not going to talk about that.
And
We're coming for you.
He's apparently
honey,
a lot better.
it was a joke. It was a joke, honey.
I hope she's not watching. I don't think that gets you in trouble, man.
No. It's
we talk about porn. Awful. Yeah. So this is the Not Scooby Doo show.
Scooby don't.
Did that work?
Did that work? If you are a man and you have to ask that question, I'm just saying, just see a physician. Oh, guys, has anybody?
What's the context of why they were kissing?
Who cares?
She's like, did it work? Well, I mean, like, she's like, did it work? Like, did she con her into like kissing her, or like,
well,
is that
maybe she's trying to turn into a princess from a troll?
Kissing the frog.
She fugly.
She used to be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Velma was the one everyone picked over what's her name? I don't even know her name.
Daphne.
It was always Velma over Daphne.
Yep.
Well, that's because Velma would have put in the work. Like she would have.
She put in the work. She would have.
Yeah.
She would have played your trombone. You know what I mean? Like she would have appreciated the attention. You know.
Daphne
when Velma's played by Linda Cardellini, then Velma's the hot one.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I didn't watch all those seasons of Freaks and Geeks for nothing, you know.
I know, right? Good show.
Daphne's the one who just expects it. Like she's laying on her. She's a dead fish, you know. Like I think everybody's hitting on Daphne. She's not putting any work in. She can jump on the next ATM and then the next day. You know?
Daphne's life is a series of free drinks.
Hey, Velma's working for it. But I don't know. Is Black Velma going to be any different?
She's kissing a girl. Yes.
Didn't they have some other thing where they hinted at her being like lesbian or something?
Bisexual.
Yeah.
In this show.
Twice a year.
Yeah. All right, Draven. We'll watch the rest of the clip and see what she says.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we're gonna get context in this porn.
Sorry.
It's 11-second clip.
That work? Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Amazing dialogue. I'm going to take notes. Who's the script editor?
I know my next reaction show.
Jeez.
No Scooby Doo. Unfortunately, guys. I haven't even watched this. I just thought
Shaggy
it was
either.
No, it isn't Shaggy. It's a black guy with a different name, but he's the new Shaggy. It's like
he has a green shirt. Same thing.
Another universe or something, I guess. Black Angus was watching this, him and Rookie Critic, and they were just they're just laughing at it. It's nothing that's going to be. It's top notch anime Glizner. Yes, I'm not even looking forward to it. Like they can't think of anything new nowadays. They just regurgitate, what we grow up with, and they do it poorly. It's not even a good rendition.
Okay, here's some Velma. To get
thank you
out of here. There we go.
That's
some Tay Conte as
there you
Velma.
Go.
So we'll give that to you to cleanse the palate.
Can we get
Mega's overheating?
More of that, please.
Yeah.
More of that.
But yeah,
a little warm
we'll
in
give you that
seasons.
there, folks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. We weren't
Here, I'll
done
put it
yet.
back up.
The numbers were going up.
There we go.
Mega's
The
checking to
numbers
see if the
aren't
wife is
anything
looking around
going
the
up.
corner.
That's right.
We will use that for the thumbnail.
Now, that is a show I can get invested in right there.
That's a
She's
show
a
I
good
can
wrestlер,
get
too.
behind. And so can she.
I just picture her down on her knees looking for her glasses.
I got
already
a clue
ahead.
for you.
Poor girl.
Oh, once again, honey, I'm just joking.
If I was a chick, I would have an OnlyFans and I'd be making money. I'm telling
I'd be
you.
making money too.
It's so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It don't even matter what if you're like an attractive woman.
no.
Just don't show your face.
Yeah, just don't show your face.
Right.
There's some dude that's into that kind of shit.
There's this one. I think she's Asian. I don't know because she hides her face all the time. I look. The only reason I go to Instagram is for whores, and that Draven did that. Fucking
You're welcome.
Draven.
You're welcome.
We did a stream. We did a stream. I don't know what it was, like 6 months ago. I was like, it was a dry spell. Yeah, it was a dry spell for me, and we were and I was like, well, this is on Instagram. Really?
I kickstarted his engine back up.
Yeah,
and not in a gay way.
Yeah, that'd be pull starting. That's different.
I'm happy about this. I wish I could think of more things to talk about involving this.
I just want to stare at this for half an hour.
You know,
yeah, I'm in a reverie. What's happening?
Where
are we going live?
I'll pull up that of her. Like, with
yes. Let's. We need to investigate this, please, just for a few minutes while I'm looking at trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to bring
hand
something
check.
Yeah, hand check.
What's wrong thing?
I ain't doing no hand check.
check.
There we go.
There we go. Hand check.
Yeah, it's only one, Poncho.
Yeah, man.
I only got one arm. The other one's up my bum.
Oh.
Best place for it.
There we go. There's the.
Like, where would you put it?
The rest of the costume.
Don't know. It depends if you buy me dinner first.
See if I can enhance this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm enjoying.
Tumblr.
She's asking to be fed.
She's got a wig. Fake.
It is.
They're
fake,
all
but...
fake, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nice. Can we get down? Okay, thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
The socks are a thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the heels and socks are a thing.
She even has a what other cast? She's done a. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're gonna show this one.
We're going down the rabbit hole, folks.
This is how it started, Mega.
This is the same cosplay, but she's looking for her glasses.
Is she?
Yes, she is.
Someone on the panel was asking for that.
They were, and I provide.
And
this is how Draven and I bond, guys, and it's so not gay.
There we go.
There it is.
See, they're right there on the end of the.
So I view myself as an artist, and as an artist, I must admire a work of beauty, a work of art. This is not sexual. This is admiring art and beauty.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And
we are cultured.
It's yes. Thank you, brother. And as a fellow artist,
God, am I cultured right now?
I would like to say, as a fellow artist, the only thing that's missing right there is a choker and a leash. That's all I'm saying. I think that would add to the scene itself.
This is Velma, not Scooby.
Yeah, is it Scooby that's walking her?
I mean, I don't know. Were they using him to represent BBC? I don't know. I have no idea.
The British Broadcasting Corporation.
Exactly. Thank you very much for being on the uptake. I appreciate you. Thank you, Draven. I think I'm done.
You're welcome.
I distracted everyone long enough.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
but it cleansed our palate. That's all that matters.
Well, I mean, not only that, but we entertained. Never mind.
There's even one.
Hey, look, Tickle Trunk's got wood.
Sorry.
Oh, it's
Sailor
gone now.
Moon.
Oh,
too.
it's so gone.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Flash star Ezra Miller dodges jail time and accepts plea deal in Vermont burglary case. Now, is he going to go from the guy wearing dresses to the Hollywood badass? You think he's going to go to that the Hollywood bad boy status? Do we see that in the future for Ezra Miller?
Kind of thing. Like, is he going to go away and come back a badass?
I don't know. You think? Do you think that's his arc in Hollywood?
I think it depends if he takes his meds.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yo, he slammed that chick, Mega. Remember? Yo, he grabbed her and did you see that video?
You want to fight?
Oh, you want to fight? Drunk bitch.
With his stupid voice. You want to fight?
Listen. No. I didn't like Ezra Miller's casting in the first place as the Flash. That was no to me. I didn't like the way they did the Flash in
the man does not know how to run.
When there's hot dogs, when he is surrounded by flying wieners,
it's close to that, but he's swimming while running. It doesn't make any sense. He's flapping his arms almost. He's trying to take off. I don't get it.
He thinks he's a duck.
Oh my god, they do run like that.
Are you looking it up right now, dude? Oh, wait, are you looking up how ducks run right now?
Yes.
What?
I think he's
They
on
run like
something
Ezra
here.
Miller.
Do you have an example? Can you give us an example of that?
Oh my. Okay, here we go. In the private
Okay.
chat, there's a YouTube video. It's only like 11 seconds.
Oh,
This
man,
is
okay.
exactly how he runs in the damn Snyderverse.
Yeah, you know how my computer is about to have a brain aneurysm, right? You want me to put this together? Hold on.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to share stuff.
You just put it on your tab and then share it. Oh, never mind.
I
Damn it.
watched it. It was funny.
Everybody has watched it before I even touched the damn thing. Everybody, and now tab is freezing up, and now my camera's probably freezing up. Is this even the same video anymore? Draven, will you help me?
What am I supposed to help you with?
The link in the private chat. Will you?
Sorry.
Thank you. Tickle Trump's dropping the ball on me. He's making me look bad.
Holy shit! It is like the same thing.
I don't know how to work this stuff.
What? Where'd the chat go? Now I think I hit something twice, and now
Let
it's
me.
what is StreamYard?
I'll share it here shortly.
Well, Mega, welcome to Clusterfuck.
Yeah,
It's perfectly fine. I'm having a blast.
it's like a. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Here,
There we go. Okay, Ezra Miller, go.
Holy shit!
It's spot on.
It's exactly the same.
Oh god, he comes back.
Yeah, do it again.
Have you got footage of the duck throwing a chair?
No, but that'd be hilarious.
What the hell?
All right, I don't know what that is. It's I guess.
Oh, that was a. Oh,
It
that was a
auto
sexy
played to
Trump
the
mask.
next thing.
Someone's holding a duck in the front.
Yeah.
Let's see. In the latest example of the Flash Star managing to dodge consequences for their actions, Ezra Miller has accepted a plea deal that will allow the actor to avoid jail time in his case of the burglary of a home in Vermont. What the fuck is he doing robbing a home? Isn't he rich? Like, what are you doing? The drugs are bad, guys. Please, just, you know what? Do them at your leisure, but be responsible, for God's sakes.
And take the ones that are prescribed to you.
I'm not even saying that. If they're prescribed to somebody else and they're good, just
No, I mean,
know
the
your
ones that
limit,
need
guys.
level. Like psychiatric medication.
I think most of us have known someone in our lives who you don't want to see drunk or on drugs because you got to watch them the whole night.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be around that guy. That is Ezra Miller. He's that guy.
Yeah. He does not know how to control himself.
Yeah, in 2 seconds he's hitting on your mother and swinging on the fridge door. You want to fight? You trying to choke the fucking fridge out.
What?
We've all been there. Come on.
I have not tried to choke a fridge. As per the official press release from the Vermont State Police, Miller was arrested on May 1st, 2022, approximately 5:55 p.m. Dude, that's, what are you doing? If you're going to rob a place, you don't do it at fucking 5 o'clock at night. The Vermont State Police was notified of a burglary complaint in the residence belonging to the victim, Isaac B. Winokur. What type of name is Winokur? Is that a variation of white people? I don't know what that is. What's Winokur?
Cracker. Isaac Cracker. Isaac B. Cracker.
Isaac B. Cracker on Country Road in the town of Stamford, Vermont. All right, I'm just trying to figure it out. That's all. I just want to know. I'm not being racist or nothing.
Actually, didn't mind him in Fantastic Beasts. I thought he was pretty good in that.
Did you really?
The new one, I thought he was awesome in it.
It's also like a music video.
Yeah. I didn't care for it. It's hard for me to even give a shit about Ezra Miller, man. There's one of those cases where I can't separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
No matter how hard I try.
I took my mom to see it because she's a big Harry Potter fan. So
his actions have been so freaking disgusting, man. The things that he said. Like, I don't even care. Like, if you're gonna wear a dress, wear a dress. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, the same thing with like whatever your sexuality is, whatever gets you off.
Do your thing.
Do your thing. Yeah, do your thing. But don't come out of the woodwork and start criticizing me if you're standing over there with balls hanging out of your
burgling houses, throwing chairs, kidnapping people, stuff like that,
and running a sex cult, most likely.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody's got their hobbies, but I just
tabletop role playing games not good enough for you.
Not without Velma.
No, I dropped my D20 on the floor again.
I'm gonna bend over slowly and pick it up.
Can you get that for me, Velma?
Oh, I rolled.
Oh, where are your glasses? Oh, guess you're gonna be searching for a while.
Yeah, like I don't care. You got a plea deal or anything. Like that's what you do when you go to court. You just if you can't get out of it, then you do it.
He pled guilty, but I think he pled like insanity or something like that.
Oh, he's fucking nuts. So,
Yeah, he needs to be medicated.
Yeah. Separating the art from the artist. Let's start with Mega. Mega, what do you feel about? Are you able to separate the art from the artist when it is an actor or actress who has said, like, just depending on what they've said,
Yes.
to be vile?
I have had no problem separating art from the artist. One of my favorite directors is Roman Polanski, so you can take that and see that I can separate the art from the artist. I think he's a shit person, but I think he's a fantastic director. Now, when it comes to Ezra Miller, I don't think he's a great actor or a great person. So I don't like him either way. But
all right. So yeah, is it difficult for you to separate?
No, not at all. I like many movies with people that personally I don't like on multiple levels, but I have no problem separating art from the artist.
Cool. All right. Mr. Tickle Trump, what about you, sir?
For me, it depends on the situation. Someone like Ezra Miller, no, it's probably because he can't act. I don't think he can act either. But I don't know. It depends. It depends on how often they go off, like they shoot their mouth off about stuff. I don't even care if we disagree. If it's just an opinion they have, that's fine. But if they start like, if they're what's his name? The guy who played the Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo, Mr. Plot Lead.
I can't watch him anymore.
Don't even get me going off on the Hulk. I'll take over the whole damn show.
Oh, I love the Hulk too. Yeah, we can.
Edward
we can talk
Norton
about that.
Hulk was better.
Yo,
they
Norton
murdered
Hulk.
my boy.
Oh, go ahead, Tickle Trump. I'm sorry.
We're
all heated.
I don't know.
You mentioned the Hulk. I love the Hulk too.
If they're an activist about it, after a while, it really grates on me. But if they just have an opinion, I couldn't care less. I can separate it very easily.
All right. Captain Finity, how do you feel about separating art from the artist, sir?
I guess my general take is it depends on how bad the thing is. So yeah, if they're being annoying, expressing an opinion, it's fine. But if it's actual crimes, being abusive, that kind of thing, then I might draw the line. But then I do like Chinatown, so you got me there. But I think in the case of Ezra Miller, I don't mind his crimes, but he's just a shit actor.
All right. And Angelus Draven, how do you feel about that, sir?
I guess you could say, like, in the case of like Marvel and stuff, like their ideology and everything, and even Disney, like the whole ideologies that they have, I can't really separate. Like, even if the stuff is good, I don't want to support that kind of shit. Like, just hands down. Like, it's stop giving money. In my opinion, stop giving money to people that fucking hate you. Like, it's easy as that.
Exactly, like the government.
Well, yeah. If I could just not pay taxes, I would.
But yeah, let's start with Hollywood. Exactly, they hate us. Don't give them money. It just encourages them.
Mm-hmm. There are quite a few people on YouTube and in the Indie Sphere, people in the chats that feel that way. Just even giving them attention is is helping them along.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Why are we even talking about Miller? Move on.
Yeah, because it's free advertisement. Like when they are running ads for the product you're bitching and complaining about on your video, you're helping them. You are literally helping them. But yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I was looking something up. I need a producer.
Are you looking up?
The Hulk, because I want to talk about the Hulk, man. He was, yeah, you're right. You're right.
More Velma.
I'm tempted to put Hulk and Velma and then Rule 34 and just hit enter to see what Google brings me to.
I don't know if Velma can play that trombone. That's a big
It'll
one.
be nothing worse than what Marvel did to the Hulk. So it doesn't really matter.
Mega.
I'm pissed now. You're getting me riled up.
We'll talk about it. I definitely want to talk about it because the Hulk, I loved. I grew up on the 70s show. You know, Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby loved that show. It was different than the comic, but that's the Hulk I grew up with. And it really got me into the cartoon, the 80s cartoon. Then it got me into comics. And then Edward Norton. I liked Edward Norton's Hulk, but the Mark Ruffalo version that's just not the Hulk. I don't like what Marvel did with it.
Well, there is no Hulk anymore. It's Bruce Banner wearing a Hulk suit. That's all it is. And that's not the Hulk. I am sorry. It's not. It is bullshit.
It's not even Professor Hulk either.
It's not even Professor Hulk. No.
Yeah.
This is Banner in a Hulk suit. Nothing else.
Did you like him in Avengers? Did you think it was done well in Avengers?
Yes, he was done well in Avengers. He was also done pretty good in Thor Ragnarok. They were starting to get to more of the Gladiator Hulk, which is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
But then they threw it all away. All of it for no good reason.
From what I understand, the writers, they said they like to paint themselves in corners because they get creative ways to get themselves out of it again.
Well, they made Hulk a pansy in Infinity War, afraid to fight.
Yeah.
And you know what? That would have been fine if Hulk had a moment in Endgame to come back. The real Hulk, not Banner Hulk. If the real Hulk came back and saved the day, he could have redeemed himself, a hero arc, facing his fear of Thanos. But no, we got none of it.
No, we got a girl power moment instead.
Yes. And let me tell you this, in the movie Endgame, when Captain Marvel is fighting Thanos and he has to take out the Power Stone to beat him, that entire fight should have been Hulk taking back control of his body and fighting Thanos. That entire fight should have been Hulk.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pissed.
No,
you're making me angry now. God damn it.
Let the fire
go. It's just I can relate to the Hulk. I have a lot of rage, and I always related to the man who, if he lets go, is going to destroy everything.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm sad now.
Dude, I'm right there with
Make
you.
a Hulk, cradle your PPG. It'll make you feel better.
No, it's like these characters mean different things.
Go. Nice and warm. Just gotta fire it. It'll be warm.
Yeah, stroke it again for the audience.
There you go.
You guys see that?
Now do it into the microphone. We'll have ASMR.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
Can we get Velma again?
Yeah, that's the combo. Oh, you read my mind.
Here, there's just some nudity. There's your little naked woman made out of pewter.
Oh, damn it!
I did put the one of hers Sailor Moon in the private.
I appreciate that. Thank you for putting it in my private.
That's where they go.
Yeah,
Captain Finity, what do you think of what Marvel did in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Is there anything you liked or disliked about it?
Well, they fucked up the time travel, so I never saw Endgame.
You know what? We need to talk about that. We need to talk about time travel, sir.
Basically.
Yeah.
Just it's a long discussion, but you can't go changing the history. That's where the mess starts. You create a new timeline, or you just go closed loop like 12 Monkeys. They just have to. You can't change history because the grandfather power. Don't even. It's a 12-hour special waiting to happen again. But, no. I like Guardians. That's the positive. My two favorite MCU movies are Guardians 2 and Guardians 1, and then the Guardians portions of Infinity War. So more Guardians. James Gunn is good for two things: bad tweets and making Guardians of the Galaxy movies. That's it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I have a double feeling about the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. They are fantastic, but I also think they bled into the rest of Marvel after. And that's what kind of made every movie try to recapture that Guardian humor. And I think that is something that ruined a lot of Marvel because it works in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
Not necessarily everywhere else.
Agreed.
Yeah. But you know what? The way that they kind of brought it in with Infinity War, I was okay. I was, because I liked some of the different characters and seeing them together. I had a big problem with Spider-Man. Just the way they did Spider-Man up until they tried to course correct it with the last film.
No, the last film brought it back.
Home?
Yeah,
I love that movie.
I do too, for what it is, but it's still like I didn't like the way they did Peter Parker in the MCU, and Spider-Man is his own universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's that character.
He was Iron Man Jr., not Spider-Man, until this last movie. In this last movie, he literally became what Spider-Man's supposed to be.
Everyone is Iron Man Jr. They all have nanotech magic armor.
Yeah, but he was literally he was, doing everything that Iron Man did, and he was literally on his teats, sucking him,
What movie did you watch?
Well, I'm just saying, he was right up his ass all the time. He couldn't do his own thing. Spider-Man doesn't need other people to do.
No, he's Spider Boy. The entire time he was on screen.
Are we talking about Miles Morales?
Miles Morales is Miles Morales. But yeah.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut that down.
Anyway, my favorite Spidey is Garfield because he doesn't like Mondays.
Okay.
That's great.
No, I felt the same way, Mega, about Incredible Hulk, because I love that character. It was one of the first superhero I really loved to watch. That I felt some kind of connection with the story itself. Like you said, man, I come from a family of bad tempers too, and so the struggle between staying calm, using your intellect, and just wanting to or feeling like you're gonna blow. Well, not only blow like that, guys. Calm down. Feeling like you're going to explode. It was a delicate. I mean, it was not delicate. It was a balance that I enjoyed with that character. And you're right. I don't think they did him right well. Mark Ruffalo is too. He could have, with the right script, done it. I think. I could maybe have separate the actor from the art from the artist there. But the writing was so poor, and the way that they represented Hulk in most of the MCU, with the exception of Norton's. I love Norton's movie.
Mm-hmm. Because he was paying homage to the old Hulk show. Yeah,
and I enjoyed that. But I also enjoyed the direction that they were taking it. I was like, it wasn't.
And they screwed him too. He had his vision and had his script and stuff that they told him it was going to be cut a specific way and done a specific way, and then they went behind his back and did a different cut of the movie. That's why they kind of had the out and basically got pushed to the curb.
Yeah. Norton likes to have a lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was saying Edward Norton likes to have a lot of control in movies he's in, and that doesn't jive with the Marvel vision.
Mm-mm. And he's a big fan of the Hulk comics and everything. So I would have been all right with his vision.
Yes.
Same way Witcher would have been better if they had listened a little bit more to Cavill.
Oh, God.
Yep.
That's me getting angry. I'm not going to blow up about that.
Yep.
And I just have to mention this about the Hulk, too. They missed an opportunity to set Hulk up to be the next big villain as the Maestro. That could have been a great villain in the Marvel universe going forward. Hulk that just loses it and becomes this tyrannical villain. It would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course, Ruffalo couldn't have pulled that off. He's not that good of an actor. But Edward Norton could have.
Mm-hmm.
Ruffalo pulls off while he cries.
Yes.
Finity, did you have something you wanted to add, brother?
No, I'm done. I've got nothing to say. I like Grey Hulk, but apparently it didn't work on the pages because it looked too much newsprint something, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I like Lou Ferrigno. I'm old school. I was way back when.
Yeah.
I like Bill Bixby with his blue eyes going, "Don't make me angry. You don't like me when I'm angry." And then he turns into the Hulk, rages out, and he goes back to normal, and then he steals some clothes off a washing line, but he's one of the goodies, so he leaves $10. You're like,
yeah, my man.
That's great.
Absolutely. Yo, Return of the Incredible
That's it,
Hulk
the
with
sad
Thor.
song.
Yep.
You know, the guy that played Thor did a good job too.
Yeah,
for what it was.
Did you guys watch the Eric Bana Hulk?
Yes.
That's not attached to any of this stuff. Did you like it? I actually liked it when I saw it the first time.
Parts of it that I liked.
Parts of it.
The way they tried to make it comic booky, like I liked that. They like the editing style that they did. I did like that. And I thought
I love that Nick Nolte was in it. Oh Jesus Christ! Murder. He's the same guy in everything, but he's fantastic.
Hey Nick, it's your agent, Mr. Nolte. I've got a new role for you. You play an old grumpy guy with a gun. Oh, it's a stretch, but I'll do it.
Yeah, murder, the gun and murder, son of a bitch.
Story wise, in the Incredible Hulk, they kind of picked right up after like the Eric Bana one, as far as like story wise go.
Well, they tried to keep continuity, and actually they did into the MCU too. They reference that film.
Now we're going to get the Red Hulk with Harrison Ford. Lord help us.
Yeah, right. Because what's his name passed away, sadly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Is I think I'm on the same lines with Mega Reacts, where it's like I'm getting tired of seeing superhero films because they're not being done well. Like I enjoyed Black Adam for what it was. I liked it. It was the best thing I had seen that last year as far as superhero films go. But the bars become so low that it's really
you can trip over it. They're still not doing it.
Yeah.
Like the first 10 minutes of the Batman was good.
Oh, I like the Batman.
And controversial view, my favorite superhero movie last year was RRR.
Didn't see it.
Apparently, it's a big thing, Draven.
It's
People are
a
loving
fantastic movie about it's about a friendship between two men acting like men and flipping fucking motorcycles. And
the best Marvel movie last year was
so
Morbius.
Good. Yeah, the best Marvel movie last year was
and Matt Smith is the only reason that movie was good.
RRR, yeah, people have been talking about that. Zach's channel was talking about that.
It's
Culture
fantastic.
6 months ago was like, do a review of RRR, Steven. I got 50,000 views, and I'm like, what is RRR? It's an Indian film. What?
It's
Do I look
fantastic.
Bollywood? Do I look Bollywood to you?
No, it's Tollywood.
Oh, is it
different? Yes.
What is the difference?
Tamil, I think. Different language.
Because Bollywood's based in Mumbai, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think.
And they're actually competing. Arenas for movies, and that's why they're getting so good now, because they've got competition. RRR is fantastic. It's like two superhero dudes who look like normal dudes, and they're it's like a story about like manly friendship, and they throw motorcycles. Like I said before, like chuck motorcycles and shit, and they
is there dancing in Bollywood shit?
What's that?
Is there dancing in Bollywood shit like in most?
You know things? What? There's a couple of them, but it's in context of having a party and a dance off, so it actually fits in the thing.
No, it's just
that makes it better than all musicals, actually.
Yeah, it actually makes sense. Like there's moments, but the movie's fantastic.
It is on my watch list, as is the Batman. I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, the Batman I did not like because of some messaging, but the first 10 minutes, I love it.
I was fine with that, like little snippet of message based on the character and how she was being portrayed.
The character
in the
who
film,
says it makes sense. Yes,
it makes sense. Like I get what like the overarching like outside of the like bubble of the story. Like I can understand why people would have problems with it, but I was able to overlook it.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's Penguin is the shit.
Mm-hmm.
he
the whole car scene is like my favorite part of that movie.
Look, old Shovelface did well, and I was okay with it. You know, I was okay with that.
If you like Colin Farrell, watch In Bruges. That movie's really good.
Is there boobs?
I don't remember, but no,
then there wasn't.
I don't think so.
It helps keep me entertained if like the story is. Just saying, I'm being real. Keep it real, dude.
So you like Look Who's Talking?
I know, all right. It's like pot calling the kettle black.
Guys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Got some great shows coming up later. We have
all right, bye everyone.
Sports News podcast is coming up in a couple hours, about an hour, I think. I don't know. I changed my time, so now I can't remember. And please, is ETEP going on live tonight?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he's doing his Saturday night main event.
Cool. Yeah, guys, so please check out ETEP Cooley's Saturday night main event. I think it happens around 10:15, 10:05, somewhere around there. He does TBS time. I don't know. He's really weird. But make sure to subscribe. Links in his channel in the description below. Support my brother, my rogue brethren, ETEP Okulian. And we're going to go around the horn and let everybody promote their channels. First, we're going to start with our guests. First, Mega Reacts. Tell everybody where they can find you and what you got going on.
You can find me on YouTube, Mega Reacts. I'm also on Rumble and Odyssey under Mega Reacts. I have a Patreon with uncut reactions. I am also creating a new tabletop RPG that don't have much to talk about yet because I'm still in the early stages of that, but it will be out hopefully by the end of the year. And yeah, just Google Mega Reacts. You'll find me somewhere, and you can watch movie reactions, TV reactions, and just hear me talk about random shit.
What are the big ones you're watching right now?
I am watching Babylon 5, of course. I just recently started watching The Expanse, which is good. My guilty pleasure is The Vampire Diaries. It is absolutely fantastic. It's like junk food boners. It is junk food for your brain. I love it.
There's hot chicks in it too. So
there are hot chicks, and the pace is amazing. They take something that you think they would drag out for the entire season, and it's over in 2 episodes, and they're on to the next thing. It's fantastic.
Yes, I've watched it too. I'm sorry to say. Yes.
Dude, it's so good.
It is.
It is total trash, but it's amazing trash.
Thank you, Mega Reacts, for being here, brother, and appreciate you. What, you got another live stream coming up soon, or?
Nothing really coming up soon. Just my usual recordings for my Patreon. My YouTube channel's kind of taking a back seat right now because editing sucks. So nothing really coming up for the coming weeks that I know of on YouTube. But,
all right. Well, thank you for being here. Please come back. And everyone in the chat, subscribe to Mega Reacts. Check out his Patreon. Great content over there. Mr. Ticklestrong swears by it. He's been just, masturbating to me for days. And
I've been a patron of his forever.
He loves you, Mega. He's like,
since you started Babylon 5.
And it's only $5. Come on.
Yeah, it's $5.
That's cheap.
Yeah, man. Support your independent creators out there, mods. If someone can throw a link out for that, I greatly appreciate it. Next up is Outspoken Does Not Kneel, our brother, Captain Finity. Tell them where they can find you. What you do, my brother?
You can normally find me on YouTube, also on the FBI Most Wanted list for being an annoying limey. Just look up Annoying Limey and you'll go straight to my YouTube channel, Captain Infinity. Time travel, Blade Runner, Is Deckard a Replicant, the trope of the unreliable narrator, flashbacks, all that good stuff, and then taking all that knowledge to make my own comic book drawn by Dillard Draws. So, Captain, why should we buy your comic? Because Dillard Draws is drawing it. That's the main reason. That's it. You find me guesting on just anywhere around, basically. I like having opinions. I like tea. I like coffee. And I like grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm Captain Infinity. All right, back to Stephen in the studio.
Thank you, brother. Guys, subscribe to Captain Finity. Support independent creators in this community. Check out his comic when it comes out. Thank you for being here, dude. Please come back.
Thank you for having me. Wow, they don't often say that. Thank you. You're a sucker for punishment.
I absolutely am. Have you seen my dating history? Next up is Angelus Draven. Tell them where to find you.
Yeah, you can find me here on YouTube. I do Twitch occasionally, but I've been doing the wrestling watch parties for Dynamite, Rampage, and the pay-per-views for those every Wednesday and Thursday Friday that I'm able at like 10:15 p.m. Eastern. I will do a watch party of those. So if you're new to wrestling or haven't watched wrestling in a while and kind of want to try to dip your toes back into it, more than welcome to come over and watch along with us. And then I'll be on ETEP's stream tonight at 9:15.
Definitely, guys, go check out ETEP's Gukoian later on and subscribe to Angelus Draven. Come over, have some fun. It's a lot of fun over at those streams, guys. You will not be disappointed.
And thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Every week, my brother, there'll be rogues here. You are always invited. Thank you for being here, sir. And next up is somebody who has nothing to promote, just Tickle Trunk.
Hi. Okay, move on.
All right. You're not gonna wave anything. I thought like you'd have like a little funny bit or something.
Steven, move on.
He's getting angry.
I'm so turned on by you right now.
Talk down. Okay, wait. You can
Talk
find me
down
here
to me a
same
little
time every Saturday, and I don't do any other video stuff aside from that because I mod everywhere.
All right.
You should get evil eyebrows for when you do the fire.
Maybe I should.
Will you talk down to me a little bit,
Steven?
I'll give you money.
Bill Piggy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to everybody in the chat who stopped by, whether you're watching this later. Appreciate you. Please take a look in the description below and give a sub to Mega Reacts and Captain Finity. Support independent creators. Show their channels out there where you can, whatever platform it is. And remember to support each other in this community. Been doing that for as long as I've started, and I'll always believe in that. Doesn't matter what lunch table you sit at. Doesn't matter who you're friends with. Doesn't matter. Fuck that guild association by association bullshit. Doesn't matter who's fighting with who's beefing with who. There are a ton of wonderful people in this indie sphere that are all promoting one another, looking out for each other, and helping each other to rise. We've got books coming out, comics, games that are going to be coming out. A lot of creativity from this nerddom, this fandom, this collected fandom of various different genres that have come together to support one another on YouTube, share our opinions, and refuse to fucking kneel. So thank you guys so much for being here. Support them. Share out those links because we don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise together. Next week, we are going to have Soldier Spirit and Lady Balefire as guests on Rogue Entertainment. And please make sure to check out Etep Cohen's channel. Everyone on this panel, links in the description below, or just skip Tickle Trunk. He don't have nothing in there anyway. And but thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. I am author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian, your historian, born in the chats of the High Council with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other, yet suffer no fools.
Peace. You had told us at a town hall, I think it was in July, that
seriously though, like, make sure to clean your peen. That's very important. And Manscaped, it is important. You don't want to make them kneel for stinky eel. Support independent creators, and you just wash your ass. Please just wash.